Hello, I'm Chaos Fun. Welcome back to Cities Skylines 2 and welcome back to Chaos Hills. Today we want to go in and create a brand new town. A typical American town, cozy, bustling, with a lot of charm here in between those windy rivers. I think this is a nice spot to start. So let's go in and welcome here to our map. We have Douglas, our first and big city, and we have Carson, the mountain town. And today we want to go in and build a third town right here. This can be our new town, and I'm very excited to start something new on this map. Alright, I think we start with the road layout, of course, and I have the idea to create a main road with a lot of parking, and we can go in and add some cool buildings. I have some nice ideas which style I want to go for. We need, of course, a connection to the rest of the road network, and I think for now we can just go simple and connect it to the country road like this, and maybe if traffic gets bad or gets worse later on, we need to go in and create a proper highway connection or a country road connection, a highway maybe. For now this will be fine. Let's get rid of some trees, of course, so we can see what we work with, and I think this is a cool spot. And then I think we can maybe grab the North American Old Town buildings and plop them down on our upcoming main street here. It's a little bit hilly, but I think this makes it even more interesting. So let's go in and create a little road right here, a little alleyway, because I think in the back of those houses we can go in and add some residential buildings. And I grabbed a nice pack. I will show you in a second. Let's first figure out how we want to do it, and then I can show you what I grabbed. It's the Pittsburgh house pack right here. We have a lot, over 20 homes, Pittsburgh inspired homes, and I will link those in the description as well if you want to grab them. And they come in different variants, they come in different colors. You can recolor them, of course, as well. I think they are a pretty good fit for our vibe we want to go in. And since it's a little bit hilly, I think we can work in 2 layers. So we have the lower layer, which are the commercial buildings, or even there are mixed buildings. And then I want to use the resource rocks. I will link, of course, in the description too. Those are recolorable big rocks, and I want to create a little border just to separate the layers a little bit more interesting. I think is a good idea. I will give them the same color, and I will add some bushes here, maybe some dead bushes, because they have a nice look. I think we will go for, you will see in a second. And by the way, if you want to leave a like and maybe a subscription as well, I would be very happy. I do let's plays and tutorials, some challenges as well, a lot of Cities Skylines stuff. All right, let's go in and do some bush work right here just to fill in the gaps and edges. And then I think this can be something like a supplier entrance to the buildings. So there we go. And I think this looks fine. I will do this on the other side of camera as well. And I think it's a good start. We will, of course, later on go in and detail up everything. Yeah, but first we want to find out where we want to have everything placed down, right? So I added a few services. We have a little police and a little medical clinic. So I think this is fine for now. Let's go to the other side of the river. And maybe we can just continue the Pittsburgh housing style. I think this is cool. This is a nice vibe. I really like those houses. And by the way, if you want to grab a safe game and get some other perks like custom emotes, a special Discord role, and other cool stuff, you can become a channel member of my channel. This is the best way to support me. It's only 99 cents a month, and this would help a lot. If you're interested, check it out if you want. Thank you so much, guys. All right, let's plop down a few more of those houses. And this UK school I think is a good fit. What do you think? It more or less fits the vibe of the area. It has a nice size to fill in this space. A little factory right here, a little dog park maybe right here. And no worries, we will detail everything up. Little playground, so we have some amenities. All right, and now for this area, it's a little tight, but I think we can get away with some more of our lovely Pittsburgh houses, right? And maybe we can use the Old Town, the North American Old Town buildings. But this time we use the slightly less deeper buildings, so this is fine. And I want to switch the bridges, all the bridges, to draw bridges because I want to bring in some boats. Yes, I know those are only props, at least for now, but I mean, we can pretend they can go here and do a little tour on those little rivers. And I think it's a good idea to have some drawbridges. Maybe we can have proper boats, working boats later down the line. We will see. For now, the ferries are a little bit too big for this river here, but maybe we will have a mod or something like this later on and we can make those boats work. We will see. We can add some boats to the school with this little back exit right here, so maybe they have some sailing lessons to the students right here. I don't know. I think this is cool. And on the other side, I want to extend the dog park. Yes, now it's a little time for some detailing, I think. So we start with the dog park, detail this one up right to the water and switch some textures and add some details just to fill in this space very good. And hopefully we see some people showing up. Interestingly, we see a lot of people in those dog parks, but not that much dogs. It's a little weird, but all right, we take what we have, right? And I think we nonetheless bring in a little wall just for safety reasons. All right, and I think this looks fine already. Let's get rid of some unnecessary props. Let's add some more props right here just to make it look a little bit bigger. And then I want to go to one of our main roads and add some details to it. I want to add some trees, and we can maybe do some different variants, some spruce trees, some pine trees, I don't know, just some big trees. I think this looks fine. I could go a little bit random on this, and then we work a lot with some textures just to make it look a little bit more interesting. We go around the edges here on the river and add some textures. We can add some more of those nice rocks, add some trees, add some bushes, and make sure everything comes together. So let's see what we can do. Let's go. Alright, and then I had the idea to add a little cafe here on the edge of the water for some people to relax. So this is a nice cafe asset, I think. It's in the base game, I think. So you all should have it. And I added some custom parking and I added some custom tables. I use Sully's tables where we already have some people sitting, so it looks a little bit more alive. And then we add some different textures again. We add some different surfaces, a little wall again, some trees, some bushes, and I think this is enough detail for this cafe, in my opinion at least. And next to the cafe we have some more space to detail up, and I thought we can go in with a little more parking since almost every parking spot is filled up, so we can get away with a little bit more parking. And we will add a little custom park between the parking area and the water. We can add an invisible path so people maybe just will walk here in our new little very tiny park. I mean, it's tiny, but it's cozy, I think. So let's see what we can do, and let's hope for some people. I mean, it's already very bustling here. You see a lot of people showing up since the Old Town Pack are mixed houses. So a lot of people doing business and also live here. So I think we already have a good amount of people living in our new town. And by the way, we need a name for a new town. If you have any cool ideas, leave your idea in the comment. Just remember, we have Douglas, our big river town you saw in the background, and we have Carson, the mountain town. So if you have a cool idea here for this map, for this nice cozy town, let me know. I would be very happy to see your name suggestions in the comments. All right. And now let's bring some color to our North American buildings. They all look a little bit pale, I think. So let's add some different color variations. Make them red, blue, yellow. I don't know, just a little bit more bright and interesting. We can copy those colors over to this road, to our main incoming road to our town. And I think this looks fine. And look at this. I added some more details to the Pittsburgh homes. Added some decals on the roads. And I think this looks not too bad. What do you think? Hope you like it. Do you have any ideas what we could add to such a town? I'm very interested to hear. And now I want to add a lot of detail in front of our main road Old Town buildings here. So let's start with some bollards, with some lanterns, and then I want to add some tables and some shopping racks. So it will look like there is a lot going on. And it is a lot going on. You can see some people walking here. Nonetheless, I will add some more props, some citizen props as well. So it looks just a little bit more interesting and just busier than it really is. I really want to see this area come alive as much as we can. I hope we can achieve this. Let's at least try it, right? Okay, so far so good. This looks fantastic. I think a lot is going on. Do you have any ideas? I mean, we could add some people onto those balconies if we want, but it is a lot going on already. Please ignore the flickering trees in the background. I tried a lot to get rid of it, but I can't. Anyway, this is our main road. And now let's go to the back of those buildings. And I said earlier, I want to add a supplier area, if you want to call it like this. So let's add some trucks or some vans, something like this here and there. So it's a little less maintained, but it's just the right move for such an area. And now let's add some love to our little police station. We can extend those lines so they lead to the sidewalk, and then we can surround this area with some trees. You can see there's again this height difference between the clinic and the police station, and I mean, we could either walk with rocks, or in this case we will add some trees or bushes, and this is fine too, I think. And I added those little windmill right there. We have another windmill on the other side of town, and this is for now enough power to just to serve the whole city with power for now. We have water and sewage from the region, but power is only coming from those two windmills. Let's see how long it will take until they need some more power sources, right? Okay, I will go in and detail up some more interesting spots, add some custom parking lots, add some interesting spots just to have this tiny bit of more detail in our new town. And that's the first episode of our new town, and that is our third town. Again, leave your name ideas if you want, and I hope you like my new town, and I hope I see you back here in my next episode here in Chaos Hills or another tutorial we will see. I am Chaos Fun. Have a very good one. See you soon. Bye bye.